2:45, let's say 55 p.m. The 30th of September 2022. I got back here about 40 minutes ago. After I got to the plasma center, was deferred because my pulse is too high. She was sitting inside. I came in, she said hello, and I just looked at her, just normal, and just put my head down and walked back out here. And then she started telling her friend Karen some things. I heard something about the sheriff, and she said to her that he has claimed this side as his place. This is where she put me out. I have to talk soft so she doesn't hear. Anyways, I'm sitting here because she didn't give me permission to come back in. I don't use the house for anything. I've been starved. I don't know if any mail came in today, but the mail that was in the box yesterday is out today. My food stamp card's not here. Disability papers never get to me. She won't drive me to Social Security. About 25 minutes ago, I asked a man by the name of Don that I can contact right now, but the power's been out for 2 days here from the storm. I've been living on the porch for more than 29 days, 30 days actually. And this is how it's been for months and months and months, in and out, locked out, hit, beaten, yelled at, damaged property, abuse to my cat, starvation to eye, heat stroke, everything you can imagine. And all my property is saturated from the rain. And we're just going to wait and see what happens here. I went next door about 10 minutes ago, Judy, and asked Janet, if she would be able to take my luggage in case something major happens. And then I go on the street with my computer bag and my cat. Okay, she just hung up the phone. Time now 2:48:55 p.m. Less than a minute later, she's on the phone with her sister. She must have just got back before I got back, because she just told her sister that she's got back about a half hour ago. I've been back for about 45 minutes. Time now is 2:51:09 p.m. Keep in mind, the last meal I had was about 14 hours ago. Starving me has brought my weight down to 151. Dressed, so take off 4 pounds. 146 is what I weigh right now. She's starving me. I was 164, 165 when she left for England. I was eating heavy. I was eating almost the exact same thing 4 times a day. Janet and Don both, during the course of her time in England, drove me to the food pantry to get food. She's been starving me for months. I will not go in the house to go pee. She says she needs to cook 2 packs of bacon and a pizza that thawed out from the 2 days with no power. If she offers me a pack, or I ask and she gives it to me unopened, and she lets me cook it on the grill and gives me a piece of tinfoil, I'll cook the bacon myself. If she offers, or I ask and she says yes and brings the pizza out still in its box and offers me half, I'll put it on the grill and cook it on the grill. I don't want her anywhere near my food. Not just my food, any food that I'm going to consume. She thinks I'm pissed off. That's what she just told Karen and Carol. I'm tired I'm hungry. I'm gonna lay down. And she's got a mess in her. Rimpy's sitting up there. It's probably pretty warm in there. I've been out on the street. I'm hungry. I don't want to hear her voice. I just want to rest for a little bit. I gotta ask her some questions. Leslie, I've got a few questions for you. Can you come to the window at least? I've got a few questions for you. Can you at least come to the window? Leslie?
I hear ya. Have to stop and drop what I'm doing?
Not at all.
For you?
Not at all.
Okay, perfect. Then shut up.
My questions are relatively easy. Do you know how long you'll be before you can come talk to me for a moment? So far, we're about 6 minutes from when I asked.
What?
Did I receive any mail today? Because I noticed you got the mail out.
There's no mail today.
There was mail in there.
Yeah, but which was
Right, I know it was for you. That's what was in it. But there was no mail in there for me?
Today.
No mail for me or no mail, period?
No mail at all. For you today. For me today.
Okay, all right.
She came by, but there's no mail.
Okay. Can you let me know when I can come in and take care of my cat and spend a little time with my cat? I'm a little hungry. Any chance you'd like to buy me maybe a Subway at Wawa? Because the money didn't come in. I need to get to Social Security. I asked Don just a little while ago when he pulled the... Right, if he could take me there, because it's imperative that I get there to find out a little bit more about when all this is going to come together. You know I have a fraud prevention block on it. You tell me, why do I have it on it? Well, it's because on social media and everywhere else, people know. Can you possibly buy me a sandwich? I haven't eaten anything.
The answer is no. But I do have a pizza.
Okay, if you'd like to give me half of it and I'll cut it, out here because I don't want to come in the house, and then I'll cook it on the grill, that'd be okay. Is there any chance I can have one of the 2 packs of bacon as well?
Everything in my freezer
It's I know we've had no power for 2 days.
So 3 days actually. So
It went.
I've got 2 kinds of bacon, lasagna, and a pizza.
Okay, if I can just have half the pizza, and if you can bring it out here and I can cut it, and then you can do what you want with your half, and maybe I can cook mine on the grill. If not, I can eat it raw.
No, you're not cooking it on the grill. I'll put it in the oven.
No, I don't need you to cook it for me. I can cook.
Then shut up.
I can't have it raw.
Yeah, whatever you fucking get, give you a whole damn thing raw if you want to.
You offered me half.
Just shut up.
Can you bring it out here so I can cut it? I don't go in the house. You know that. And then the other thing, if I can't cook.
Here and throw it in your fucking face. That's what I could do.
It's okay, Leslie. Why don't you just, if you want to let me cut it, that's fine. If not, you just, eat it. What else? That's it. Just let me know when I can come in. Because you got your stuff out here, so.
My stuff. I have nothing out here.
I don't remember owning that, rack.
Yeah, Kevin gave me this. Do I need to move that?
I don't know. What do you think?
Oh, do I need to move this that Kevin gave me?
I don't know. You want to leave it right there in the middle of everything? So you're gonna leave it right there. Where'd you get that towel from?
What?
Where'd you get my towel from?
You had it in the shed.
Oh, I didn't know. I was looking for it.
Yeah, you had it in the shed.
Yeah, that's when you told me to bring my stuff in. I had to bring it all out right away, and I forgot it.
In the shed 'cause it was wet and smelly.
I know, of course. All my stuff's wet and smelly because it all got wet. You let me know when I can come in, okay? Is there any chance I can get that little fan out of there before you lock it? Can I get that little fan, please?
You're recording everything?
No, I'm asking if I can get that little fan. None of my stuff is charged. Can you go ahead and tell me if I can get that little fan?
Yeah.
Can you let me know when I can come in? Can you let me know when I can come in, please?
You can come in.
Okay, you told me not to do anything without your first approval. I'm doing as you're asking me. I'm complying.
Shut your mouth.
Caught me ground. No, she's telling somebody else that she got back a half hour ago. She's been home for over an hour and 25 minutes. I've been here for an hour and 25 minutes. Time now is 3:15, 19 p.m. One of the reasons I'm sitting out here is there's a really nice breeze blowing up this way. I'm gonna have to open that up. I wanna wait till she figures out what she's doing with the pizza. I have a feeling she's not gonna do it any other way but her way, so she can have the whole thing. I don't wanna go in there and do anything. I have to keep my phones plugged in right here. And I figured I'd wait till she closes the door, closes the blind or the window. That way I know she's pretty much in with the AC. I guess Dawn's not driving me to disability, and because she's not driving me to disability, and due to the fact that she won't let me use the little floor fan, and she's definitely not gonna let me plug in power, and she's got her empty beer supplies there, I have a feeling I'd be setting myself up to go in there. If I have a chance, I'm gonna call the courthouse. Right now, I've got to get some ice cubes if the pool's open, take a pee, brush my teeth. I need to figure out what she's doing with that pizza, because if I leave and she comes out here, or she knows I leave, she could say, well, I came out here, you weren't there. Another way of her controlling the situation, I'm sure. Since I've been back, she's been on the phone 98% of the time. I'm gonna be real careful, man. If I go in there, I have to clean up her mess. If I go in there, I won't have my cameras with me right away. If something happens, I won't be able to document it. Until that door closes, I stay out here. She'll close it soon. She can't deal with the heat. She's in the fridge. Let's see what happens. We're still waiting. The time now is 3:32:29 p.m. Pizza. Is there any answer on that pizza? Well, I guess watching TV is more important. Time now, 3:34:01 p.m. I know exactly how I'm going to do this. Just like that. When I ask her, can you give me an answer on whether or not you'll let me cut the pizza? Time now 3:38:04.
Letting people know that it's not okay. Leave your platform on.
Hey, is it okay if I clean up your mess out here? The empty beer bottles and stuff from the cat box? Or should I leave it the way it is? Can I clean it up or no? You want me to leave? And what about the pizza? Is there any chance I can cut half of the pizza? Is there any chance I can cut half the pizza? Kind of hungry, Leslie. I'm actually shaking a little bit. Alright. Sounds to me like there's paranoia involved. A lot of it. I'm on common ground, everything gets recorded. Any chance I can get half that pizza? No, I was talking to that guy. Any chance I can get half that pizza? What's wrong? Oh, she's standing right there. She's just standing right there, you know. Screw that. You can leave the door open because there's a really nice breeze blowing through. And watch yourself if you come out here. I'm going to wipe the floor down. I had to cut one of my towels up, but I got some extra rags. Not many, though. I've been using them as toilet paper and paper towels, you know. A lot of stuff got wet. I wouldn't mind if you'd like to do a load of laundry for me, but I don't want to put any pressure on you. I could use a bag out here, and I can use some cat food for Rumpy and your cats. And I'll go ahead and take care of this cat box. Thanks a lot for watching over Rumpy. Hey, where did you find my power beats? Because they weren't there this morning. I was looking for those things desperately. Where'd you find them? rag. Could use a little dish soap if you can spare a little bit. I hope I'm not harassing you. You know I clean the doorknobs all the time, right? Everybody knows this stuff's keeping me safe. I gotta ask her, hey, why didn't you take me to Social Security today or maybe this afternoon when I got back?
Didn't ask me.
Do you want to go? We can go right now.
Yeah. You want to record that too?
Why are you so paranoid?
Because I hear you.
Hear me? What are you hearing? Voices?
I hear you.
What are you talking about? Why are you hearing things like that? I mean, what's wrong, Leslie? I mean, there's no reason to be paranoid. Why don't you give me my mother's data? You know, the pictures, the memories that you keep telling me, the statements, all the help that you said you'd help me do. Why don't you help me with any of those things? Anyways, can you use a little bit of cat food, paper towels, a little bit of... Yeah, okay, so I egged it on a little bit. Big deal. She was right there clean. I got a surprise for you. You wait and see. Remember when I said I always had backup? You're gonna love what I got for you. I'm gonna do this very carefully though. So when we get done here completely, we're gonna wash my socks. We're gonna hang them up to dry out there. And we're gonna navigate some of my luggage tonight. We're gonna start moving things around and preparing. Like I said, you gotta be prepared, right? This turned into an interesting situation. Very interesting, actually. And if I'm good, I think I might know how to navigate through this tiny little obstacle that's going to present itself at 12:01 this morning and stay until the 3rd. So, just got to think this out. It's a little warmer in here because you closed the door. Don't worry, I got backup food. I got everything under control. Oh, here's one thing. With one pair of socks, it's imperative that I keep this clean. Cat poop, vomit, then they walk in the cat litter box. There's a little bit of vomit right there. Great. Still gotta clean that. We're gonna take a break for a minute. Remember, I haven't eaten anything yet. Remember, this is crazy. Okay, everything's clean. We're gonna go ahead and shake that out. She left the shed open, so I'm gonna get a little bit of soap. Which I'm gonna do right now. She'd never even know I was in there. Wow. It'd be a lot easier if you can give me a white bag for that. That's what we've been using for
We don't need a white bag.
Can I close the door or are you leaving it open? And the bag is full of beer. Bag's full of beer, you know that? You want to save it?
Move.
I can't get the fan? Are you kidding me? She threw a bag with beer, wetness of beer all over, and the fan, right there, she won't let me use it. Usually we keep the pellets inside, but now, good thing I got the laundry soap and the paper towels up. I'm good. I don't know who's been giving her advice, but you people are stupid. Alright, I'm gonna go get some ice cubes in a minute, or 2, or 5, or 20. Clean the cat box. I've got a surprise for you. All on one video. Imagine what I got. 6 years of this stuff. Take that completely out of the way. She may use it as a weapon. You never know. Throw it at you. He's done it before. The room's clean. I don't walk out there barefoot anymore, so I don't walk inside with my shoes on too often, so hopefully I'm gonna keep it clean until I leave here. I don't have any more soap right now. I'll figure it out. Actually, I do. You see what happens? If I wouldn't have gotten it, she would have gotten me. I'll put it back on here by the tree. All the plants are dying. All the plants are dying. And Rumpy's right here. I haven't eaten yet, but you'll be surprised. Check this out. She locked the shed. But I got the paper towels. Check this out. I got the laundry soap too. If she knew it, she'd rip my head off. Maybe one of her friends can tell her. Believe it or not, I don't remember ever having a pair of faded out gold-plated scissors. These must be hers. I don't want nothing of nobody's that doesn't belong to my mother or I, or Lily, or any of my cats. Alright, to lead her to believe that that's all I have to eat, and that's all Rimpy has, we're going to do this a little differently. I've got a separate little Tupperware in my cat carrier. We're going to go get ice cubes. We're going to set it up like I got nothing to eat. We're going to see if she complies with what it is I asked and not demanded. We're going to clean the box. We're going to clean my socks. We're going to clean 2 rags. We're going to come back here and here with some ice cubes, fresh cup of water, and we're not touching nothing. Unless she asks me to. And not tells, demands, or dictates in any way, shape, or form, other than with kindness. And you don't even have to use please. I give her back her scissors. She's drunk. She tells me, step outside. I called the sheriff already. They've been here today. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to call the sheriff right now. Time now is 4:11 p.m. Okay, you got to be kidding me, right? So, let's do this. Try to set me up. Ain't gonna work too well. Anytime you want to turn on. Are you kidding me? Okay. I'm turning on the phone right now. As soon as it signs on, we'll make a call. We'll find out what she's up to. What she's doing, wrong. And if I find out something's not right, I'll have to contact the office. I'm looking for my cigarette. Time out like 4:14. We'll call on Sheriff's Station. Sheriff's contact number, non-emergency, Vero Beach. Alright, 772-226-4000. I believe. Alright. Alright, so we're calling 772-569-6700. Oh, I want to set the Bluetooth up. I'm going to call back. And call. Bluetooth's connected to the other phone. That one, actually. Let's connect here. It is disconnected. We're not pairing. Be right back. Be right back. Gotta get the case. Alright, we're ready to pair. Ashtray. We're connected. Alright, so we're gonna call. I'm calling everyone through. '20th Street, 4th, Indian River County Jail. That's gonna be it. Yeah, 569-6700. Yeah, Rosen, I got a question for you. You're at the station where Lieutenant Stoll and Lonnie Rich are governed by, right? Correct? You know Lieutenant Stoll and Lonnie Rich? Okay, they're part of your station, correct? Okay. How do I find out if the police will call to an address where I am, where I'm going to be leaving real soon, within a week or so, where I'm a registered guest? How would I find out if police will call here? Because there's a lot of friction between the owner of the property, where I'm a registered guest, and the timeline that it is before I leave here. And she's causing a lot of concern. So how do I find out if the police were here today, sheriff's station? All right. So I spoke to Rosen. I got transferred to your voicemail. My name's Raymond McNamara. Is it possible at 4:19 p.m. you can give me a call back in reference to a few questions having to do with the sheriff's department and the property? The telephone number is... Okay, I just called. Can't find out any information. I have no idea what her game is. I'm gonna be real careful with this one. Every time I'm away from my phone, she corners me. Videos are out of line with the way she treated me, treated my cat, chemical sprayed, everything. There's my cat right there. I've got cat food, I've got cat litter, I've got a cat litter box, and I've got food for myself. You'll be surprised. Now, obviously, there's a lot of complications. And one of the major complications is I can't get to Social Security. And because I got a fraud protection block on my account, I have to appear in person. And I'm running into some major obstacles with her commitments and then her... I can't do it, I'm not going to do it, get the hell out. And now she's threatened that Becky in the office wants me out, and I know she does, and I know some of the neighbors want me out, but they also know I'm not doing anything wrong. She's been threatening me with the police non-stop. You have no idea. Now maybe this time she did it for real. Yeah, you just don't know. But at this point she may have called the police to make a complaint that I'm antagonizing her or I'm harassing her, but my videos clearly show I'm not harassing. I'm getting a call coming in. Mineral County Jail ongoing. Huh. Oh. I'm doing a new message. Hi, my name's Raymond McNamara. I'm calling to reach somebody at the Indian River County Station to find out if the Sheriff's Department was called at an address here in Indian River County in reference to some friction between the owner and I as a registered guest, as I'm ready to depart and find my own place in another location, waiting for Social Security to come in. There's a lot of tension here, and everything seems to be settling down. Like she said, she called the Sheriff's Department today, and the police were here, and the only police that would show up here is the sheriffs, where Lieutenant Stoll and Lonnie Richard coming by. They know who I am. My name's Raymond McNamara. My telephone number. If I wasn't paying attention, I would have launched that whole conversation I just had right into the Sheriff's Department voicemail, talking just about the things that were taking place. And even though I don't mind sharing it with them, I just need to know some answers in reference to what she keeps saying. She's been calling the police for the past 8 months on me. The only thing she could possibly come to some conclusion that would have to do with the court system and not the police would be common ground recording. But then she'd have to defend herself against all the attacks that I've been subject to. Terrible. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go in the back. We're going to wash a couple of items. We're going to keep my socks on until I get back from the pool with some ice cubes. Put some food on ice, get some ice water in my belly. Show you what I have for Rimpy. For food, then I got cat food. I've even got tuna for her. I may have some cortisone somewhere, I don't know. She's not doing nothing. Everything to stop and block me. She goes through my property. I have the data. It's a little bit combobulated, but the timelines, it just take a little bit of manpower in a few hours, and then like 40 people going through a video a piece. Man. This is a bad situation. Three days with no power. The complications that presented themselves before then. Now my phone bill's due. It just keeps growing into something. And while I'm sitting here thinking, I didn't think it was important to say where they were found when I found them. But I did because I'm doing it now because what she said when I gave them back to her. For one, I have 3 pairs of cuticle scissors. 2 are in the big luggage, 1 is in the small dog kit. The dog kit, I went in the dog kit to look, to see if I had any conditioner and underarm deodorant, which I do, because I pulled it out of the bag while looking for some rags to clean the floor. Instead of leaving them sit there, I thought I'd knock on the door and tell her, can I open the door and check inside to make sure everything's inside, and that I'm a registered guest here? As she says, I'm checking outside to make sure everything's okay here. Just joking around. And then I handed her the scissors and she went off on me and said, oh, so now you have my scissors and you give them back to me. I'm like, so you think I'm going to give you back your scissors and take your scissors and give them back to you, but not give your iPhone back to you if I took it? And she just shrugged and told me, get outside or remove yourself or something like that. I thought to myself, maybe I should just throw them away. But then I said, no, she said they were 40 years old, so I'll just give them back to her. And now she's going to say that, whatever, I don't think I need any scissors. She said that she didn't take me to Social Security because I didn't ask her, but I sent her several texts leaving Fort Pierce all the way to the mall. I'm here, I'll be there in 20 minutes, be there in an hour, and she never once came over there, but she was gone all afternoon, or at least went out to do something. I come back, she knows I talked to Dan about getting the Social Security. Dan never showed up, and she said I didn't ask her. She knows I needed to go. I asked her for 3 or 4 times in text. I tried to call her 3 or 4 times as well. She thinks the 3rd is tonight, midnight. Isn't today's date? Let me check and make sure. The 30th of September. Now she's in there saying he's talking on the camera again. Alright, so we're letting the phone charge. Gonna go get some ice cubes. First we're gonna wash a couple of rags. Right now is probably a good time to go and wash these dishes and wash this rag. Hope she's not watching me right now. We have to hide this too, so she doesn't see it. This is crazy, isn't it? Pathetic, actually. And it's only because she'll take it away from me. And you know what? I think if the police did come here, it's because of what she did 2 nights ago when she told me to bring all the property in the shed. When I freaked out with her cornering me in there. I think she's doing this just to back up herself. But I don't know how that's going to work, especially when my data shows what I'm talking about. If I go in the house and I don't have my phone with me, I can't take any phone calls, but it's a camera. So seeing that detention situation, if I don't have my cameras recording, how am I going to verify and validate what it is I did, which wouldn't be anything that was wrong? She told me not to do anything without asking her, so that means I gotta ask her, right? Pathetic. Alright, still got a couple more things to wash. Cup. See how bad the situation is? All these wonderful empty promises. Put those under there. And under there. Plug this back in. Hang these 2 up. Probably outside in the sun somewhere. Probably not. Hopefully she won't bother me tonight. I don't know how much complications I'm gonna have with her tonight. There's also another possibility. She may have called the police, or the police may have shown up because somebody else is concerned. They should be. And she complained about me recording on common ground, and or the police came here to say what we're seeing on YouTube is a big problem. There's no telling. Or it could all be just another lie. Can go anyway. Stole no pizza, no bacon, 444.06. Cooler was clean. I just had to wipe it out a little bit from the dirt and stuff. Gonna go get some ice cubes. Hopefully the pool's open. Got water. And I'm gonna do this real carefully. Real careful. Real careful. You have no idea how careful I gotta be with this one now. But then again, I'm not doing anything wrong. Now, I wasn't told to clean up all the debris that fell from the hurricane, but it looked really bad, and I knew she was going to have an obstacle doing it. So I took it all down, neatly packed it, and piled it up. She moved a lot of it out to the street, which everybody's doing. She didn't even pick up anything. Plants are dying. I put a lot of time in these plants. Lots of time. Everything's looking rough again. And, all I want to do is ask her the question and get a straight answer. I don't want any communication. I don't want none of this peeping out the door all the time, harassing me, turning the TV up real loud, blocking me, taking the light out from the camera, throwing my phones at me, hitting me, disturbing Rimpy, starving. That's just over and over and over again. And I hold the gold. I'm just stressed out with that gold. Once again, wearing all the gold or carrying it still stresses me out. I'm going to post this video. Then I'm going to post the videos from the other phone that are part of Tubbs, Fugly, and Sayonara. And then I'm going to put all this into the SD card. And I'm going to keep this video on the phone, and I'm going to launch it every 4 days with another one. It's not going to be good. I don't know. I got to figure it out. Right now, this survival tactic is real complicated. I don't really care. But every once in a while, if you look, they're totally moveless, lifeless. But when I look up and they've been moving, that means she's peeping. Yeah, that's a good word for it. Peeping. And now she gets on her knees and hangs out right there by the edge of the cat door to listen to me talk out here. She watches me right there. She sneaks around to try to figure things out. I think she just asks me or sit with me and talk with me. She needs to give me my mother's memories, pictures, emails, telephone numbers, all the contact information, any way to get into the Apple products that I have that belong to her. And my Power Beats mysteriously land up on the suitcase this morning after I left looking for them. Definitely. The only thing I didn't do was pull that suitcase out and open it up. I went through everything else. And all of a sudden they were right there in plain view when I got back. They wouldn't be in the house. They weren't behind the cat litter box or on the side or in it or in the plug or in the plug. They weren't under the grill, on the grill, outside on the grass, under the lawn furniture, anywhere. But all of a sudden they're right there in plain view. Come to think about it, maybe I should have thrown those scissors out. There's nothing wrong with consuming. She's consuming a lot of big beers. And I can tell. I'm gonna walk to the pool. The time now is 4:51 exactly p.m. all these phones are off. Can't do anything with them. And I'm gonna pause this, but I'm gonna keep it ready. Alright, here's the pool. Thank God the ice machine's open. I haven't barely drank any water in over 24 hours. And what water I did drink was warm. And I got deferred today at the plasma center because of everything. I might go swimming tonight. It could also be that I'm starting to express myself to county officials, such as Go Line bus drivers, and everything's being recorded in audio and video. They may hear me saying the things that I can prove. That may be why the police came here too. It's not right the way I've been treated. Alright, just got back. Time now 4:56:35. Still no half raw pizza. She's the one who said she was going to cook the bacon on the grill. I asked her if I can cook the pizza and the bacon, the bacon that she was going to offer me on the grill. I wanted to cook it. No, you can't cook anything on the grill, she says. It's ridiculous that I have to prove this is the way I'm being treated, but if I told anybody this was the way I was being treated, I can guarantee you they'd say, no, that's not possible. Especially in a community like this, how come no one called the police? Well, because there are cats involved. In plural. And I only have one. That tastes good. It'd be a lot easier just to bag that and wash it than to try to wipe it clean. Okay, so everything's somewhat set up. Hopefully she doesn't bother me and it cools off tonight. Take that plastic off my property, but if I leave it on, it makes it hard for anybody to go through it. Harder. She's offering different types of home remedies and medicine over the counter to do things that I know won't work and cause possible complications. This has nothing to do with paranoia. This has to do with proof. I'm eating out of a can, starving, stressed out, water restrictions, and my stool is not. Look, there she just... See the blinds moving? She just opened them up quick, looked at me. Anyways, that's... I'm gonna clean the cat box. See what I mean? She's drunk. She just comes out and says, I'm gonna put the pizza in the oven for you. I'm like, you won't just give it to me half raw and then cook it on the barbecue. She's like, I'm gonna put the pizza in the oven for you. I'm like, okay, sweetie. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm just gonna play it off like I'm not gonna eat it. I'm not gonna eat it. I'm 57 years old, and if I want my food my way, I get it my way. Not when I can get it and how I'm gonna get it. Especially in a situation where I hear hate, kill, die. Screw that. When she says these type of things, and even more so, on recording, it leads me to believe this is a serious situation, no? And I really want to go in the pool. And hopefully she'll go to bed in a little bit and I'll swing over to the pool. Alright, I'm gonna go in the back and wash the egg. I gotta hide the soap. That's pathetic. Better hide that. All we have to do is my socks. Phew. I didn't have time to turn it on. She's like, "What's that over there? What's that over there?" I told her it's the cat litter box. It's the cat litter box. This is bad. She's putting pizza in the oven. I'm not touching it. She makes it so uncomfortable here. And has been for a long time. Sister. I can't. Just leave me alone. I'm all bitten up by mosquitoes. She knew I had this. Oh, where is it? I put it. Oh. If she knew I had this back there, I'd be in a lot of trouble. I have to go get a little bit more. pathetic, huh? I've never been through this before. This is just weird. But it's great documentation, I'll tell you that much. I get a little bit more soap. Can you imagine if I wasn't able to document this? My feet are clean, per se. Be real careful, right? Written. Oh, who's that? There's Trini. She'll take the soap away from me. I'll get yelled at. Everything could happen to me. Just because I've got a little bit of soap or a few paper towels. I've been asking her for soap and paper towels for about 4 or 5 days now. Just a few. If it wasn't for the food pantry, I'd have been screwed. You don't think people are watching, do you? What I have going on here is a lot more in survival. It's something incredibly different. I don't really know what's going on yet, but because of the data that I have, it's creating a lot of concern. And all it was just a cat. Now, it's turned into what I consider a life-threatening situation because I'm carrying around something that people know has information. Now, I'm not too happy about that. Honestly. But I'm not giving up this data. That's for sure. I fought for too long to hold on to my information. I ain't giving it up that easy. I can easily survive this. I learned a lot. And I had fun learning. And we're gonna hang this in the back. I'll be right back. Because the sun went down too far, and I gotta get some moisture out of it, inconspicuously, like I'm living in the wilderness. What choice do I have? You see how so dependent I am on this money coming in? Crazy. I'll leave right here. outside of my feet just being a little, just the slightest little lint and such on it. I'm taking care of everything that I can. I will be recording myself at the pool if I go. Otherwise, I'll just take a rag and wipe myself down. It has to be documented in order to protect myself. I've done nothing wrong, and the closer I got, or the closer I'm getting to Social Security, the angrier the situation seems to be becoming. And I think that's because there's going to be a loss of another, knowing that I have information and knowing that others only have a memory. And the information I post, I'm not doing anything wrong. It never should have come to this. It should have stayed quiet, peaceful, calm. And it's turned into a very, very complicated situation or another. If I would have kept it to myself and been in this position, no one would have believed me. Even underneath in the back, everything's clean. You have no idea what I had to go through for the cats. Oh, there's Trini. With all the disruption that took place over the past week, all the cats, Frankie, Poppy, or Trini, whoever's under there, Rimpy, everybody was in a whirlwind. No one came out here. Rimpy was scared. Now everything's calming down. The cats are coming back out. Because she does these things and she locks the cats up inside and she keeps my cat outside, and it's bad, man. It's bad. We're going to also go through the two more topics. The cat food and the litter. I said I have them back up. And my food. But I gotta do that carefully. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna eat a can of chili. Just get rid of this. Got a bowl. She's done this to me. I didn't choose this. Far from it. I definitely didn't choose this. There's some soap underneath here.
Sweetheart.
See what I mean? Don't do that 20, 40 times a day. Or a night. Back a little bit. Here. Everybody's good. The food she's given me, with the complications I recorded from the past, I wouldn't even give it to a homeless person. Terrible to say, isn't it? Let me get the core on. Maybe things will calm down between us, but right now, I just gotta stay out here. Can I put the cat litter inside?
Nope.
You don't want?
Actually, yes.
What did you think I was talking about? What did you think I was talking about? Can I get a can for Wimpy? I can't get a can for Wimpy?
Come on, babies.
Thanks. Wow. And I didn't even take one when I was in there getting the paper towels or the soap. Wow. No pizza either. Oh, I was saying, it sounded to me to say that when she came out and says, the pizza's ready, I got it nice and crispy for you. I said, Leslie, I said, thanks. I said, if you want to bring some out, and I'll eat it out here. I said, I can't come in. I said, the barrier is up. And she just closed the door, and then about a minute and a half later, she came out, and this is what we have. Now, the power's been out for, I believe, at 1:15 in the morning, after midnight. It will be 3 days, and the power came on just this afternoon, so it's been out for 2.5 days. What is she doing with the bacon? Cheese like that? Meats? I mean, I don't know if the pizza's any good. And then if it isn't, and I got loose stools, then what? She knows I have no paper towels, soap, nothing. Or she thinks that. Remember, Rimpy's fine. She'll probably bring out a little bit for Rimpy right now. She should. Time now is 5:37 p.m. And when she acts like this, there's no telling. Alright, now she brought Rimpy out some food. That's nice. I'll show you how much is left.
What do you do with this half of your pizza?
Oh, can you bring it out to me, please? I'll show you how much food is left when she's done. You're getting straight footage.
Yeah.
Well, that's not half. What about yourself?
It's very hot.
Why don't you just cool off and then cut half off for yourself? Thanks, sweetie. That looks really nice. I'm not eating it. I haven't eaten for days. Eating pizza is going to give me all kinds of problems. And then I didn't ask her to cook it. She won't cooperate. And I don't cooperate. But I don't do anything wrong. You see how she's treating me? This is my backup high-end cat food. Better than what she has for her cats. Which were my cats, which I want back. But it is good food now. She tried to pawn off some food that we got from the food pantry that her cats don't like, and neither do mine. Or neither does Rimpy. So she won't give me one little can so I can feed Rimpy 3 or 4 times a day. And of course the other cats, which my previous video shows, she won't let me get the fan so I can blow some more air circulation through here. She didn't notice I moved the grill over about up 2 feet. There's no telling what's going to happen tonight. And all I want to do is eat and go to sleep right now. I'm really sad to do this. Alright, Rimpy just got done. She's been watching me. This is what Rimpy left behind. I've got to pulverize this now, and then go outside and wash my hands. So with this, take it, break it down, because she doesn't like to chew it. We all know that some people don't like to chew gristle and marble and meat lines. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, I can't even break it apart. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so she doesn't want to eat anymore. And put that in the cooler. The pizza. Right now I'm looking for cat treats. Frankie's getting to it. Oh, now it doesn't look. Right now it doesn't look anymore. Alright, that's not good. So far we haven't found cat treats at all. I haven't even found anything out of the suitcases yet, but while I'm walking in this direction, I might as well stay on it, right? I'm gonna need the shorts for the pool tonight. See, I have my own clippers, my own rubber bands. I have my own stuff. Why do I need hers? Alright. There's this bunch of paperwork. Major conditioner in here for the pool. Still no cat treats. There's the cat litter. There's the cat food. There's the extra Tupperware. If anybody remembers me being over at the plaza, Rimpy's little leash and some free medicine and such like that. Let's look in here. Bar of soap. No cat treats yet. Here's another obstacle. Cooler, it doesn't have a lid that works. Now we gotta go in here. It's pathetic. I'm probably gonna take down a vegetarian vegetable soup from the food pantry. She'll take me to the food pantry, she'll take me to Social Security, she'll take me to the courthouse, the police station, nowhere. Pretty irritated with this. If I need more rags, I can cut another brand new towel up that I got from Janet next door. The Rimpy's going in the suitcase. I think I'll have the small can of chili instead of the big can. Big can back in there. This is where I have my mother's cuticle scissors. This is the only thing I didn't do this morning when I was looking for my Power Beats. Was go through this. Only thing I didn't do. see what we got here. Huh. I got conditioner here. I'm gonna have to start using that. Body lotion, conditioner. My mom was looking for toothpaste. And caffeine.
Take me to the...
Don't worry about it. I'll take care of it. Leslie, just don't worry about it, okay? I understand accident. Please don't walk on it. Leslie, I kind of like just need some time to myself. Can I just get some time to myself, please?
Sure.
Okay, thanks. I know you don't have any concern to the rest issue that I've got going on here and all the other complications, but I just need to be left alone right now. So, and the problem is, I get bitten up by the mosquitoes when I go out there. I'm all tore up. Look at my ankles. I mean, it's a mess. Caffeine. I thought they were in here. Might as well look one more time. Throw that in here. I already know it. Tell me to verify. I saw him in here a few days ago, a week ago when I went through this. Seriously, things disappearing. I mean, it's stuff. I'm over it. I'm really over it. And sometimes it's my fault. Sometimes I make a mistake and I put it somewhere and don't know where I put it. But I don't have too many places anymore to put stuff. So God forbid should I make a mistake. No. Not in there. Not there. You know what I do have though? Do have some sugar lemonade. There. Great. So now I got people going through my suitcase. I already knew that. No big deal. Be damned if I'm going to touch it. Really? Food on the ground. She wiped up a lot of it, but she still left a pretty serious mess. Look. I'm really, and there's food right here by me. I'm really over this. I'm really over this. Come on. Sit. I'm really over this mess. Big time. smells really great. Some type of sugar. That tastes really good. You can't be mean to me for weeks and put me out in a hurricane, and then all of a sudden be nice when you're drinking, when normally you act mean after that same person says the hateful things that they said. Even hate looking at me, hate talking to me, and hate the ground I walk on. And I have no problem if I have to bring this before a judge to prove what it is I'm got going on, to protect myself and to find help for another. Because if somebody can't handle pressure and squashes like a toad, oh look, Poppy's trying to get the food out. Then that means that person needs to figure out what it is to stabilize. Such as people have depression medicine, anxiety, all kinds of things. I don't take any medicine, and all I do is just have fun and stress out. Big deal. I like stressing out. Keeps me young, keeps my heart flowing. What am I supposed to do? Grow old? I'm 151 pounds with my clothes on. Means I'm probably 146 right now. I'm pretty damn thin. Real thin. And I was 164 when Leslie was in England. And then I was around 154 when things were pretty rough, but I was still eating. But the last month, I've been starved. Heavy. And if it wasn't for Janet next door here and Don driving me to the food pantry and just good fortune, I was able to stay alive. The only thing you gotta see now that you've seen what it is I stated to you is to find, I know I don't have any shavers, is to find the caffeine, show you some food that I have backup, open up the cans of food because she didn't take the can opener away from me. She didn't give me any paper towels or soap. You've seen the cat litter, you've seen the box clean, you've seen the ice cubes, the cooler, the feeding, the asking, looking for conditioner, my suitcase, how I'm thinking, what's going on, how she's acting, why I think the way I do based on what it is I say, recorded and posted. Go figure. It's turned into something. And it's going to turn into a lot more. Okay, these caffeine pills, they work, but they don't work that good. So I'm going to look for that other bottle of caffeine. I'm going to have to go through everything again. These are a different type of caffeine pills. Generic, like 150 for like $5. Alert state. Oh, no. This is my aspirin. These are the pants I'm going to wear. They're clean. Right after I get out of the pool tonight, I'm going to use laundry soap that I sneaked out of the laundry room with the paper towels before she locked everything. I'm going to, if she's watching TV, I'm going to swing to the back. I have one sock. I was looking for the other one. Don't know where it is. This was Lily's. These are a pair of brand new Persei, but I ripped them so I can still fix them. I just need 2-part epoxy. This is another can. And that. I mean, this is documentation as to the crap that's happened to me. Okay, it's not in there. Okay, so we know I have nothing in this bag that I shouldn't have. And everything that I do have in this bag belongs to me. And what I have is worthless to anybody else. We know in this bag, per se, what's in there belongs to me. We know what's in there is of very little value to even a homeless person. And what we have here is invaluable. And that, Wimpy, is priceless. I'm looking for the cat treats as well. So far, they're nowhere to be found. We'll look in the cat carrier one more time. I'll take a look in this bag one more time. And then we'll get to the food. We know it's not underneath there. Can't be there. It's not there. Can't be there. It's not there. Here. And it's not there. Get the bags. Well, it seems to be we may be missing. Maybe. What the hell is that? Oh, this is a towel. Let's see. Trash. Trying to control my own trash. That way, we both conduct our own life. I'm surprised she brought me the food out on a plate. Well, something here. Something there. And it's valuable, it's in this bag, but not to anybody else but I. Might get a pair of shorts out of it. Bathing trunks. You know it's not in here, it's only conditioner. You know, with everything that you see right here, the only thing I have left is just go into that suitcase, get some food, no cat treats, no caffeine pills. Sucks somebody's just going through my stuff. I know I'm not delusional. Well, nothing here. Ah, here they are. I got trees. I just didn't look hard enough. This is a relatively big cage. I open this side up, it opens up 1/3 more. Trini wants a couple. Both Trini and Poppy, Poppy eats fast. Trini and Rumpy, they eat slow. Oh, okay. Slowly. Okay. I don't want to disturb him just yet. Oh, Rumpy doesn't want him. What are you doing? Hey, Rumpy. And she's eating that one. Let me put these up here for whoever sneaks the snacks. We gotta make sure we keep everything somewhat controlled, because with the way things are, let's say she's cooking and she falls asleep and the house starts fire, and I gotta deal with the cats, her and the cats, however you want to put it, my cat and my data. If I don't have my data organized, my glasses with my data, my cigarettes and my lighter in one place if I have a chance to get them, my nail file, my power beats, my caffeine. Okay, so we're gonna brush our teeth in the back. There. It's crazy. I would like to ask her where she found my Bluetooth at, but I know she's going to be another lie. So until I find the caffeine pills, or I buy some, I have enough to carry me until then. And because we're talking about pills, and I take these sometimes when I'm tired or in the dark, I'm not leaving them out. So I put them in the computer bag where they're secure and locked up. Nowadays, you can't take any chances. And all it takes is one mistake, right? What I say. Careful, but we'll take a few of these out. So I have a feeling I'm probably going to be doing some work tonight. There's many reasons why the police may have shown up today, if they did. Many, many reasons. A YouTube channel, the bus driver dispatch, anything. And if they did, they're doing their job. And if they think they're going to cause me a problem with the data that I have, they're mistaken. Oh, Ricky wants to come up. Come on. Alright, so we'll take the cat treats I put over here. It's difficult to get through what I'm going. Oh, she doesn't want him right now. If I leave him out, the other cats will get him, and I don't have too much supplies for Rimpy anymore. I gotta be careful. Sad to say. People thought I was really a piece of work, huh? I'm better than that. A piece of work means I'm different, I'm special. What I am is a person that didn't know his calling. I don't like pointing my finger at something that makes something else disappear, get damaged. Refinished would be good, cleaned, but I don't want to point my finger at somebody and say, that's the guy or that's the woman or... But the data that I hold shows that. What am I to do? My calling is to tell the truth. How do I do it? Without doing what I have to do, which is and the sad thing is, somebody I cared for and still do may end up taking a part of the brunt of this calling out the truth. I don't know. Just don't know. The actions show so many different things that in time, being able to navigate and go through it could show a lot of things. So I really want to eat that pizza, but even the cats didn't go near it. And Rempy eats everything, just like Lily, Putty, Squeaky. None of the cats even wanted to eat it. And there's meat on there just like the piece of meat that was on the ground here that fell off of Leslie's plate. And Poppy went right to that, but Poppy didn't even touch any of that. Odd. Rippy doesn't even want it. Frankie doesn't even want to touch it. Huh. She's right here. Where are you? Where are you? There's no difference with that. What's the difference? That's chili. Somewhat of the same. Sad. Wow. She ate. Are you want a little more? Make sure I don't spill any juices or draw a lot of ants here. You know what's odd? The flies. Somewhat disappeared, obviously. But that big swarm of flies that happened while she was gone, that was odd. That rodent smell underneath there, that's gone. And that was like for 3 days, 4 days. It might have been just a small rodent, like a lizard or something. So there's my veggies. My chili. It's sad that she and I can't sit down, joke around and have a fun time. And just hug and, you know, push each other around and giggle. She must be really sad. And I hope the cats are helping her cope with her actions, I guess. So the rest of this, I'm really sad to say. Sad. Really is. How can you trust somebody that says the things they said? I actually had to tell her to just leave me alone. You know how hard that is? To tell somebody you just don't want anything to do with them anymore. They know that they're probably hurting. And we dated a long time ago. We've been together now for about a year. And when I leave, she thinks she's going to be happy. She's going to be so disrupted. I don't know if she's going to make it through it because her two friends, and one being a sister, are supporting her actions and her causes. And they're bad influence. Bad influence. And I keep telling her, and she says, "You're right, I'm not going to call him." And the next thing you know, she's on the phone with him. And I'm thinking, how can you possibly get through this if your support are people who support your actions which are wrong? Okay. Because I'm not using her garbage, taking my paper towels out, or putting them in there, she forced this on me. And what she did over the past 4.5 days, putting me out here, locking me out, and locking my cat out of the house in the storm, has launched what's happening right now. And not only that, the neighbors saw it too. You don't think this has turned into a serious situation, do you? I thought the police would be here months ago. But I guess it took something as severe as what took place for the police to come here. And now I hope all her friends that have been telling her to do the bad are going to start supporting her and tell her to start getting help. Whether it's change your doctor's prescriptions, change your doctor, find a new hobby, get a new job, do something, change. Don't be afraid. I'm not. Now, there's a lot of things going on. A lot up here in my head. A lot of information rolling around like a big whirlwind. And I'm picking and grabbing and snatching pieces of information and putting together what one would consider a sentence, a direction, a path, a ditch. I'm working my way through this wave of information. And as I work through it, I keep learning and advancing, which keeps opening up that path. But opening up that path means I keep pulling more stuff in. And it's like I'm overwhelmed with information. And if I don't stay on it and keep thinking about it, I'll start forgetting it. And I don't want to do that. Because it has to do with Lily, my mom, Rimpy, my life. And I want to know something about it. I don't want somebody else to learn something about it. I want to learn about it. Because when I started this road trip, I wasn't even on the road 6 hours before I broke down emotionally on the side of the highway in Seattle, Washington, driving on my way out through Grants Pass. That was a really interesting one. I let Lily out in the snow and said, "This is the last time you're going to see snow." And I promised her it'd be the last time she sees Washington, and it didn't happen. But I mean, I actually stopped on the side of the highway. The Seattle State Police pulled behind me, and they, told them what was happening. He checked me out. He said, okay, just drive carefully and, stay in the right lane. Off I went. Crazy, huh? In fact, I was at a hotel called down in Bellingham for a couple of days before I left. Buy clothes and things like that. I remember so much. What I mean about my ankles. From the fleas and the mosquitoes. I got tore up. That's just lint. Succulent. There's a couple of mosquitoes in here. The flies, the mosquitoes, the ants, they were horrible. Until she backed down. Now, that's going to be my vegetables. Cats are more than welcome to dabble into it. Like I say, you see how Rimpy likes everything? Well, how come no one liked the pizza? That's odd. All the times I cook it, they constantly eat pieces. Trini and Poppy constantly eat my pieces of pizza. At least she's leaving me alone. I've told so many people about what's happening. Up center, food pantries, government officials, crisis centers, plasma centers, just regular people. Neighbors know what's going on. Manager of the park knows what's going on. I record everything. What do you think's going to happen? Okay, no, here comes Trini. Come on, Trini. Trini, come on. Come on. Go on. Oh. Here's your treat. No, she's going to eat the treats. See what I mean? This is really not that complicated. And now Trini's going to the veggies. We all gotta eat healthy, right? And Trini's not gonna have any of the veggies. Alright, so you see how everything's smooth? Nice and calm. Don't make me out to look like a shithead. You'll find yourself paying the price. No one really knows what the hell I'm up to. I do, though. This is all part of my plan. People are too gullible. I learned that while on the road trip. People think dealing with cops in just a few states and countries and a few abroad during the course of a lifetime is massive exposure. I've been exposed to so many cops, it's pathetic. It's sad that we can't sit down, talk, joke, and have a drink anymore. Alright, I just went back there to wash the rag at 6:34:42, the one I wiped the pizza spill from, and here they are. Sandhill cranes. I just asked her 30 minutes ago to leave me alone. She said yes. She just opened the door, looked at me, closed the door. Then I said, hey, can you come take the plate? She opened the door. She says, yeah, I can take the plate. And then she looked out the blinds when I was recording the Sandhill cranes. This is not going to be a good night. Now the obstacle is, I don't know if she got 6, 8, 10, 12 of these. 10 Marjack, whatever. But I know yesterday she offered me a margarita and I said no thanks. I don't even know if it's on recording. So if she offered me a margarita, that means she's got tequila in there. If it was a true margarita and not a virgin margarita. There's like about several mosquitoes in here. But because, nope, she took it away. She actually took the off spray away. So, the pizza, none of the cats wanted to touch. My Power Beats landed up on my suitcase. My caffeine pills, they're gone. The off spray has been removed. Interesting. 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 I might be wrapping my feet up in bags tonight and putting a heating pad on the socks to dry them by morning. I don't know. I guess I'm going to get the heating pad out right now. I'm going to wait a little bit. And I'm not going in the pool tonight. It's already cooled off. This is a very, very unstable situation, I think. But my ankles are getting tore up already. Oh, man. All over the place, these mosquitoes. I have one sock. If the caffeine pills aren't in there, then I don't have them. And toothpaste, if it's not in here, I don't have any more. And if I don't have a sock in there, black or anything, I'm going to wrap a rag around this ankle. When does anybody think this is bad? Or have people already come to that conclusion? And because I'm so alert, and she's so conscious on how she wants to spy on me, she's always pushing the blinds in so there's no gap at the top. Always making sure they're always upwards so I can't look in. No, Yeah, upwards. I don't know. Anyways, she never has it like that. That one right there, where she can look in here and see everything. I've seen her do it. I've recorded her doing it. People have seen her doing it. I've asked her while in the house in the beginning while I've been here, why do you do that? And she does it with her neighbors. She's constantly spying on everybody. We know what type of person that is. There's Gloria. No, I don't know. It's one of the neighbors. I've got female neighbors single all around here. And they're all watching the mess. And I can guarantee you, they're not going to say I'm at fault. Because if they do and my videos prove it wrong, give me more leverage. I haven't eaten anything yet. 6:54, 15. I wouldn't touch that pizza, that's for sure. I'm fighting with the mosquitoes in here. There were never mosquitoes in here before, but there are now. Some cheese for Wimpy. And pork and beans. I don't think I could be a little bit, it's all paperwork. On Paris. Pretty hot. So we're still looking for a little bit of toothpaste. And just saw a mosquito. Got a tuna. Beans. Squeezed cheese for Wimpy. And a food stamp card, 7 weeks approximately. Can't seem to make it here. Alright, so we're going to take a look in here. She wants the paper towels. It's not here either. So we're not going to bother her. But we're gonna ask her, where did the power beats come from? My Bluetooth. There was a mosquito right there. And does she know where my caffeine is? My caffeine pills. Because they wouldn't be anywhere there. They wouldn't be anywhere here. They're not here. They're not anywhere here. They're not in my computer bags. They're not in there where they were. They're nowhere. So my caffeine's gone. My Bluetooth appeared. No toothpaste. And one sock and 2 wet ones. So now we're gonna go look for the. Make sure we're back in there. Now we're gonna go look and make sure we get the heating pad so we can dry my socks. Now we gotta wrap my foot up with a rag. Now it's running the rags. Definitely not there. Not in here. That's where I found the scissors, because she's been throwing all kinds of stuff out here, and at night I just pack stuff up. And I looked in there for the Notos and conditioner for my hair, and then I looked at the scissors and I saw the faded gold plate on the stainless steel, and these aren't mine. And my mom's stuff is packed away in there. Now I need something to wrap my foot up with. Do I cut that towel up? Huh? I either take the bites or I cut this towel. I'll take a look. Okay, I got the yams here. It's getting dark. Mosquitoes biting me up big time. Wait a minute. Why would they be in here? Oh no. If any juices from any food spill, what's going to happen is there's going to be ants everywhere. It's a shame. She's got socks in her. But because I'm out here walking on the cement, it don't last too long. I'm right out there in the driveway walking, but I'm in here walking. Whenever I'm walking. I'm really disgusted with the way I'm being treated. And I didn't even call the police. I guess it looks like I gotta A little bit of a cast on, I guess. Right. I do have some Scotch tape in here. I gotta keep those mosquitoes off me. Don't rip me apart. We all know. Well, she took the off spray away, so I don't have a choice. Think about it like this. If you were out in the wild, and this is all you had, what would you do? Same thing. At night, no one's really going to see it. And by tomorrow, the socks will be dry. The heating pad, oh, it was just, I just had it here. Oh my God. It's out here somewhere. Here it is. Okay. Been no bathing tonight. Really, my hair needs a wash. Big time. Big time. The only thing I'd be able to bathe with tonight would be a hose. I mean, not a hose. A Tide laundry soap. I have a bar of soap though, but no shower or anything like that. So I'd have to do it quick and inconspicuously. Rinse off in the back at dawn. I didn't go to the pool at 7 o'clock when it opens, go in the water for a little bit. So in other words, that's what I'm planning on doing tomorrow morning. It's going to be cold. I'll go to the back. I'll turn the water on real light. I'll wash my hair a little bit, wash my body, and then dry off, put my shorts and go to the pool. That's what I'm going to do. And she'll never even know it. And if she does, I'll be done before she even gets out of bed. And the only reason she'd get out of bed is if she heard the hose. So make it work for me tomorrow. When I finish this water, I'm going to fill this jug. And I'll probably drink a little bit more, and in the morning this will be a full jug. I'll take this out in the back, let myself down, put some Tide in my hair. I have it underneath here. I've got conditioner. Take a rag, wipe my body down, and then turn the hose on for just like 40 seconds. Rinse off, dry off a little bit, come over here, smoke a cigarette, and then go to the pool at 7 o'clock. Do this just at dawn when no one's really awake. Uh-oh, I got a gap here. Steel. She put me out here. In this situation, with no concern for my well-being or my cat. On top of that, is a really, really serious. What did I do with it? Serious situation. Because this kind of stuff is abuse. And we're not talking anything that I'm doing. I'm not doing anything. Staying alive right now. I can do it. Just gotta stay on it. I went through a lot to get this far. I'm not gonna fail now. What's this? Tomato sauce. And we'll put this in this bag. Alright. Put these close. These pads here. This one over here. power supply. We'll see how well this works tonight. Before the ants get to it. And I will put another bag there just to make sure. Got that. We're going to need this one. It's just closed it. What the hell is that? Oh, my earbud. Rubby. Terrible. Here she comes. I had her scissors, asking her if they were hers because I don't remember them. And I get in trouble. There's things that are missing mysteriously show up, and other items that I know I had are mysteriously gone. And I've gotten so tired of asking and getting no answers that I just kind of gave up on it, knowing it's going to happen. I can't do nothing about it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Just get through it. And that's it. If you do bad, bad dictates your passage. Feels good to have nice water. Okay, we'll plug it in. I'm going to do something else because this usually turns into a disaster anyways. With having to eat and work all in the same location becomes a huge obstacle. That's for Winfrey. Well, somebody's doing something. I can't say it's the right thing either. Another bag. Well, she just lost the car. What's wrong with Leslie? Is everything all right? You're not going to keep doing that tonight, are you? constant. She'll do that another 20 times tonight. She won't leave me alone. She's constant. Not bad for a pair of socks, right? It's that rag. Big deal. The end result is what you're going to see here. And I'm impressed. If I'm impressed, and you're not, too bad for you. So right now, she's still watching TV in the dark. All the blinds are closed. Real dark and cold. I'm not happy with this situation at all. Alright, because, and not because I have energy, but because this looks horrible. This mess looks horrible. So I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Bring that trash out there. Pick up this stuff here. I don't know, hang up the... This is terrible. Alright, time now 7:22:03 p.m. the 30th of September 2022. I don't even know. This stuff is happening so fast. Alright, so I'm about ready to come out here and clean up this mess. Bring the garbage out there. It's too heavy for her. She's a lightweight. Cleaned up everything here. Cleaned up everything in there. She comes out about 6 minutes ago and says, Raymond, is there anything you need? Are you all right? Anything I can get you? I'm like, no, Leslie, just have a nice evening. Just go to bed, rest. Take it easy, okay? Please leave me alone. I don't need anything. Okay. And then she comes out about 2 minutes ago and says, the scissors. So you just found the scissors. And Leslie, this is like the 4th or 5th time.
Shut up.
Can you go to bed, please?
Shut up.
The more you leave me alone...
Please, I've already been by here like 3 times today. Shut up.
Okay. Go to bed, would you?
Shut up.
Good night, sweetheart.
Shut up. What, the scissors. Oh, she's freaking out about these scissors. I should have thrown those stupid things out. Alright. She stresses me out. I'm gonna have a cigarette right now. Screw it. Alright, now before I go out there and take care of this mess. Let's get back. Hey. Alright, that's her mess. There's the birds. Everything's nice and clean. I haven't even eaten yet. Nicely packed. Is that water? Yeah, it's water. Everything's clean out here. Bird up there. I see it. It's flocking around up there. Okay, due to the fact that this situation has gotten very, very unstable, at 7:45 p.m., approximately 4 minutes ago, I picked up all the leaves here on the ground. I didn't have the camera on because I got into it before I got the camera in my hand. So all the leaves are picked up here, where this wonderful ripped apart tree from the Hurricane Ian is. All the leaves are in there. I was moving the garbage can to the back, then I was going to get the camera and record myself moving all that debris closer to the street, nice and neat. And she yelled at me, says, put the garbage can right back where it was. Put the garbage can right back now. So I put the garbage can back. She said, don't touch anything. I said, okay. Gloria's over there. Martha's over there. They both heard everything. The camera wasn't recording because I had it here charging. Then she goes inside and she looks out the window at me. And I'm like, what? What? Not loudly. I'm just kind of waving my hands up in the air like, what's wrong? Something seriously wrong here. You think? All I'm doing is cleaning and making sure the property looks nice, manicured, maintained, and I'm getting punished for anything and everything. Everything. I'm not saying anything that I can't prove, but I think she's inside on the phone at about 7:35 p.m. Or, I have no idea, I'm just washing a rag real quick. I am going to launch this video. This is a long video, so this is going to take a little time to actually upload, process, and actually post. And then I'm tired. And I can't really be on the phone because she'll hear everything. She listens in on everything. And she comes out here and bothers me, and hopefully she's just going to go to bed, so. This is the only video you're getting, but I still have all that other data. When I pay my phone bill, I'll go ahead and launch the rest. This is a disaster. I didn't eat that pizza. Neither did any of the cats. I threw it out. And I don't let her get near any of my property anymore. See how she didn't even answer about the caffeine pills? And the Bluetooth, that's a validated statement to my belief because of the situation that happened 2 nights ago. And because we were out of power, I didn't use the Bluetooth. I mean, this is just... But then again, I don't know, I'm so tired. After I eat, and I tell you the timeline, I'm going to post this one and have a great evening. She says no to police have been here 3 times. Interesting. I might cancel the morning wash. I don't know yet. This is just like out of control. I'm not gonna, whatever. Everything's off, dark inside, blinds are closed. I think she's gone to bed. Good night. Okay, the nicest part of this meal is the fact that I was able to eat a peanut butter sandwich. I'm going to go ahead and eat the vegetables a little later. I'm going to put them on top of the cat box so no ants get to them. If I'd have eaten that pizza, I'd have been screwed tonight. It's odd how she came out a few times, tried to get me to come inside the house. I'm real concerned about this. And it's extremely painful, beyond what you can imagine, to have to see, go through and experience this, and have to expose it for advancement out of this situation. Myself, I'll get out of it. Question is, the one in question. This is odd. Very odd. She even makes the neighbors nervous. I don't make the neighbors nervous. She does.
Have a nice evening.